For decades, Rex Harrison was celebrated as one of Britain's most charming and sophisticated actors, the suave gentleman who brought elegance and wit to every role he played. From My Fair Lady to Dr. Dolittle, Harrison's charisma and sharp tongue made him a Hollywood icon. But behind that polished exterior, many of his co-stars had a very different story to tell. Beneath the charm was a man known for arrogance, temper, and an ego that few could tolerate. Among those who worked with him, one actress in particular came to despise him, not just for his behavior on set, but for the deep emotional toll he inflicted during their time together. And now, we finally know the heartbreaking reason why she utterly hated Rex Harrison. To the public, Harrison appeared as the epitome of sophistication, articulate, witty, and confident. Yet those who truly knew him described someone far colder and crueler. He was infamous for his cutting remarks and his impatience with anyone he deemed beneath him. Even his peers whispered about his explosive temper and dismissive attitude toward co-stars, directors, and even fans. While his performances often portrayed charm and control, the man behind the camera was anything but. Harrison demanded perfection, but often at the expense of kindness or respect. One of the most well-known clashes in his career came with actress Julie Andrews during the making of My Fair Lady, while audiences adored their chemistry as Professor Henry Higgins and Eliza Doolittle. Behind the scenes, the relationship was strained. Julie, then a rising star, found Harrison's behavior unbearable. He reportedly refused to speak to her off-camera, dismissed her talent, and openly mocked her singing during rehearsals. In one interview years later, Julie Andrews hinted at his cruelty, saying, "Rex was brilliant, but not the easiest man to love." Still, she handled it with grace, a trait Harrison rarely showed to others. But there was another woman who carried a much deeper resentment, actress Kay Kendall, Harrison's wife and one of Britain's brightest talents in the 1950s. Their marriage, once seen as glamorous, was shadowed by tragedy and betrayal. Kay was diagnosed with leukemia, a diagnosis Harrison cruelly kept secret from her to protect her. Instead of honesty, he chose deception, convincing her she merely had anemia. Harrison believed he was sparing her pain, but his decision left Kay living her final years in confusion and false hope. She died never truly knowing how ill she was. A haunting choice that made many question whether Harrison's arrogance extended even into matters of life and death. Those who knew Kay said she adored Rex despite his flaws, but after her passing, close friends revealed that she often felt emotionally trapped by his coldness. He could be controlling and dismissive, and his need for dominance overshadowed her gentle spirit. When her illness worsened, Harrison reportedly distanced himself emotionally, leaving others to care for her. While he later called her the love of my life, many in their circle saw his actions as selfish, a man unable to love anyone as deeply as he loved himself. Throughout his life, Harrison's arrogance continued to alienate people. He clashed with co-stars like Carol Landis, who tragically took her own life after an affair with him ended. Rumors swirled that his treatment of her was callous, that he left her heartbroken and humiliated. His reputation for cruelty only deepened, and while he remained respected for his acting, few mourned the man behind the performances.